You almost finished?
I just started.
How about a thick, juicy steak for dinner?
I'm not cooking.
Oh, you're taking me out. In that case, I'd like seafood, little salad.
Oh, I'm a little short on cash.
Let me suggest Sizzler, then.
Now at Sizzler, you can get a thick, juicy sirloin steak in our all-you-can-eat fresh fruit and salad bar for a nice, lean price.
Oh, working out makes me hungry.
I know what you mean.
Coming up, we'll have part 2 in our continuing series on AIDS.
This exclusive KOBI 5-part series on AIDS is being brought to you by the Rogue Valley Medical Center.
Little bit of sunshine late this afternoon. Dan Pope's here to tell us all about the weather scene. Dan?
And you're right, you are. We have the nicest weather in the entire state of Oregon today. But as you can see on my map behind me, there are showers approaching. I'll fill you in on all of the details next.
Hiya, Lucky. How you doing?
Morning, Cal.
Morning, Ben.
You're kind of early.
Well, I'm usually on the road about this time.
No, I meant I wasn't expecting you till next week.
Well, I thought you might be a little low after our cold spell, so I stopped by to check.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
And Cal, on your way out, wake up that rooster.
Cal Gas serves all your propane energy needs when you need us and before you need us.
Heard the latest?
Coming up, television's best-loved funny lady gets serious with a role as a bag lady for a TV movie about the homeless. If you love Lucy, don't miss Rona Barrett's special interview with Lucille Ball on the next Entertainment Tonight.
Eyewitness News presents weathercast meteorologist Dan Pope.
Across the country, you can see 3 areas of cloudiness on my map behind me as I've enhanced the clouds with the gray region. I've also enhanced the precipitation areas in the flashing green. And so as you see, there's one region here, another one in the middle part of the country, and as you move into the Pacific Northwest, another region of storminess. Now, you'll know why we've got storminess going on when I add where the fronts are. 3 of them, same spots. Sunrise is 6:51 a.m. and the sunset 4:59. I'll be back with a forecast in just a moment.
Mart members, now's the time to use your coupons. Get extra savings on items you need today, like Palmolive dishwashing detergent. It softens hands while you do dishes. Now just $1.39 with your Mart coupon. And from Regal, gourmet fry pans with DuPont Silverstone Premium Non-Stick Surface. The 8.5-inch size, now just $2.59 with your Mart coupon. For extra savings, use your coupon book now. But hurry, this sale ends Sunday, November 10th at Mart.
Buy more for your money at Mart.
Here's the current radar, and what you'll see are showers already moving in. It's raining moderately at Newport right now, and we're getting rain showers down into Eugene. It's raining in Salem, and all the way up and down the western side of Washington, extending off the coast. We've got rain. Now, the cold front that's bringing that into the area is basically moving along toward the east at about 20 miles per hour, and you can see it on the satellite picture. Here's where the clouds are right now. Let's put some movement to it. This is the past 24 hours, and what you'll see on my moving satellite picture is this storm system rapidly approaching from the Gulf. Watch how quickly it comes from out here yesterday all the way down right on top of the western side of Oregon, and that's why we're getting showers. Here is a graphically enhanced picture of where the cold front is, and it's going to be cool. The sports is heating up, though, and I think we've got some high school football, Joe Brett.
We certainly do, Dan. Eyewitness Sports covers the area sports front like no one else, and we'll prove that again this week, as we've got all kinds of high school football and volleyball action to talk about. We'll concentrate on football when we come back with sports.
If you've been waiting to put yourself inside the most exciting four-wheel drives on the road, wait no more, because the big wheels have just come up with an offer that's going to keep a lot of money in your pocket. 8.8% financing on Cherokee, plus Wagoneer and Comanche, too. You heard right, 8.8% on brand new four-wheel drives from Jeep, the deal of the year on the cars of the year. See your big wheels dealer as fast as you can. It ends November 20th.
And a pleasant good evening, everyone. Joe Brett here to take a look at sports. Well, the playoff picture for Southern Oregon high school football teams is complete now after the Big Fur League Three-team playoff in Glide last night. Riddle, Yoncalla, and Oakland battled it out for the #1 berth from the Big Fur under a Kansas plan format. The Irish won that showdown, and then Yoncalla was awarded the second-place berth because they beat the Oakers during the regular season. More now in this report.
Talk about how do you want to draw for it. You know, the coaches want to draw, and my feeling was let the kids draw. It's their ball game. Let them draw and let them go down the field and play. Otherwise, the coaches go meet some coffee shop and flip a coin, and it's a kids' game. Let's let them have their part in it.
The Kansas plan was a good way to figure out the first place team. I also think that the second place team, determining head to head. If you had a two-way tie, you'd be figuring it out head-to-head competition. And we have a two-way tie for second when Oakland got beat by them, and they had beaten us in the Kansas plan. And so we're going since we beat them in the league. And to me, that the real football game is where it's won and lost. We've won 2 Kansas plans before, but on 2 fumbles by St. Mary's, and it's just pure luck.
One thing was for sure going into last night's playoff, and that was that one fine football team would be left behind when the dust settled. There is no simple way to break up a 3-way tie, as Big Fur League fans learned last night. Joe Brett reporting, Eyewitness Sports. Riddle will open the Class A playoffs at home Saturday afternoon at 1 o'clock. They will host the Chiloquin Panthers, while Yoncalla will play Friday night at Lapine. Okay, here's the big on-the-line prediction from Joe Brett himself. I'll call the Ashland Grizzlies to win that playoff game against Forest Grove. No, don't lock me up just yet. I think they really have a good chance. That's a look at sports for now. We'll turn things back over to Steve Adams.
And thank you, Joe. We'll be back with Joe Carcioni's Green Grocer Report right after this.
Fiery Tail Theater presents Cinder Arrow.
I'll take care of this high-cost, low-efficiency, messy old fireplace.
Save fuel and money with one of Arrow's handsome fireplace inserts or wood stoves.
With an Arrow fireplace insert, who couldn't live happily ever after? A prince.
Arrow's high-efficiency fireplace inserts and freestanding wood stoves are on sale now for as low as $4.99 at Littrell Park, 6th and Bartlett, Medford.
Joe Carcioni, the Green Grocer, has a report tonight about making a holiday salad that's different and inexpensive.
Considered to be a very prestigious and exotic vegetable and sold only to the better hotels and restaurants and carriage trade food stores. A carriage trade food store was considered many years ago to be a store that had a lot of wealthy customers. But things have changed as far as imported Belgian endive is concerned. Prices are much lower than they have been, and it is being sold by many different markets. As a matter of fact, last year, several chain stores put imported Belgian endive on special sale at low prices, and this gave a lot of people an opportunity to eat this wonderful vegetable.
But up next, NBC's Nightly News with Tom Brokaw.
That Soviet spy who wants to go home is back at the State Department tonight. Schultz and Gorbachev meet at the Kremlin, and there was some terrible fighting today in Appalachia.
NBC Nightly News with Tom Brokaw.